everybody! Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Folks, it's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong, but I need you to stay calm. That's right, this entire community, no one is allowed to have a glimmer of hope in your eyes whatsoever. I know the match history looks how the match history looks, but the second that we start feeling, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, that's when Yostar snatches all hope away. Folks, we go back into the Jade Room today. Let me just say this. If you've been enjoying the Mahjong lately, feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as that helps out the channel. Such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Where's Gormo writes, quote, a confluence of fricked up things, end quote, is the Yusung equivalent of a series of unfortunate events. You're gosh dang right. And Mahjong is like 9 times out of 10 just a confluence of really fricked up things. And by the way, second featured comment of the day. There have been a lot of really good comments. We need to double up if we ever want to catch back up to current day comments. So Ryan P writes, Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora. You put that in my brain and I don't even know what it means. And then Michelle writes, I have that too, except mine is, quote, Riichi nothing Red 5 Dora, end quote. Thank you so much. I apologize for the brain viruses that I've given to everyone in the community, but I really appreciate the funny comments. So thank you. It genuinely helps out a great deal. Before we get too far into this, and I don't know if there's that much to talk about this hand. Just kidding, there is. It's like 7 pairs, but it's like a bad 7 pairs. And I want to keep the freaking 5 so I can accept the Dora. But I think I just want to be 1 tile away from 7 pairs. And if we draw into the Dora, we can still go 7 pairs Dora, right? These words might be gibberish to you, depending on how long you played Mahjong. But hey, if you're new to the game, I got a tutorial on my channel. And honestly, if you just want to stick around for the ride, I think a lot of people in this community have learned Mahjong via osmosis, like some Jones that I know. So it's also a fun way to pick up the game. Yusung, every time I watch you, you lose? Okay, hey, that was the incident which happened a few months ago where I was on a never-ending lose streak. And now we are no longer in the incident. There was a secondary incident that briefly hit the channel where I continued to only lose for a few games in a row. Hopefully those eras are over. Folks, before we get too far into it, I want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. Link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month, as well as the shout out like you're hearing right now, and a whole bunch of other goodies, including our Riichi Mahjong song parody documents and our Riichi Mahjong strategy documents that I myself have written in case you're looking to, I don't know if it empirically makes you better at Riichi Mahjong. Like, this has not been a double-blind study, you know? It has not been peer-reviewed. A Crossword was thinking about slamming the Fur Tenrichi or something, but they're just going to sumo 1 Dora instead. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. We remain relatively unscathed in East 1. It's honestly way better than most games on this channel. We're not playing from behind. There's 5 minutes into the YouTube video, which is always a great feeling. Yeah, I don't know. It hasn't been like peer reviewed, and like they haven't done a study where it's a double blind. Even the test administrators don't know who got who. But it's like it might make you better at Riichi Mahjong. Oh, Yusung, what's with the hard sell? Joining the Patreon might make you better at Mahjong. Look, I don't know, and I don't want to give you false advertisements. My assumption would be that yeah, it's gonna make you freaking cracked at Riichi Mahjong. You know how many heartbreaking losses I've had to endure to be able to type up my 3 different separate but distinct LibreOffice documents? It's blood, sweat, and tears, folks. Left Lord is going for something silly. Look at this. They're going for a half flush in the stupid head suit. And by that, I mean, oh my god. Wait, am I going for a half flush in the stupid head suit? I could have a pure straight in the bamboo suit. I don't think that's me, though. I think I'm going Opa Tanyo style, if anything, right? 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence, maybe. But they're going for a half flush in the character suit. Very spicy, considering that the door is the 9 of characters. They could have that in their hand. Okay, I actually have no idea what they're going for. I think this is a 13 orphans hand. Which terrifies me. So we want to see the 4th. If the 4th red dragon comes out, oh, I pog. Oh, you don't even know how loudly I'm going to pog if the 4th white dragon comes out. Alternatively, you know, me when I dress a little punk rock. You like that? Alternatively, me when I dress a little punk rock. I mean, it's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not terrible. Hang on. I mean, no matter what, this is gonna be bad. I'm either, no, I want to accept a 9 of characters. So, I don't know if that was right necessarily. I could have had a perfect Dishanten, but my perfect Dishanten doesn't even feel that good. I kind of just want to force the Riichi Pinfu. I don't know. I could have had a paired double-sided weight and an Omega Chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight stable to it. But, well, I mean, the 6 of circles is going to be our pair no matter what. We're either going to be able to accept 6 of characters, so we get 1 Han here, or the Dora, the 9 of characters, which is 1 Han there. Now, Left Lord, I don't know what you got cooking up, because you just discarded a 1 of circles. If you're going for 7 Peasies, the forbidden art of the 7 Peasies. Or excuse me, 13 Orphans. I don't have a funny name for 13 Orphans. Also, that sounds like a really heartless thing to say, but I mean the 13 Orphans Yaku in the game of Riichi Mahjong that we're playing. You could be in Tenpai already, and that scares me. Right, Lord, you also cheat. I mean, good players pawn and cheat to get into Tenpai. You got the Akagi skin. Honestly, you're cracked. You're doing fine. You're unfortunately a ball knower, and there's nothing that I could do about that. Unfortunately for us, not drawing any good tiles. It's the plight of Yusong. Sometimes on this channel, we're never going to draw any good tiles. And you know what? That's okay. You got to be patient if you want to win at Riichi Mahjong. And you got to get with my friends if you want to be my lover. The South Wind is Spice Town, USA. I think you might have it. Oh, I don't want to deal it. Okay, it's fine, apparently. No, all the red dragons are gone. I should have recognized that like 15 minutes ago in the commentary. Oh my goodness. So you just have like your hand probably isn't going to happen. No offense to Left Lord out there, but I don't think it's going to happen what your hand is. I'm cutting bold tiles. Like I might deal into someone. And I don't see 3 Dora and I don't see 2 red 5s. So there's value in other people's hands. Do I ever slam the like and subscribe button, the Riichi button? I don't know if I can at this point. I think I just want to cheat to get into Tenpai, right? We just want to remain the dealer seat if possible. I think our nut draw, yeah, we would have been able to pawn that had we kept the perfect Dishanten. But I think I'm still okay with my decision making. I don't know. That one was a little freaky. East. So east to 7 of characters discard. That's the crux of this whole matter. I could have maybe gotten into Tenpai. Had I kept the perfect Dishanten shape. Maybe that's the benefit of it as well. I think I can cut this. How many 6s are visible? I don't even know, but I think enough. 3 6s are visible. It's a little bit of a spicy tile to discard. After all, it's so close to the Dora, but I'm willing to risk it for a dealer seat biscuit. Are you kidding me? Right Lord's in Tenpai, or Cross Lord's in Tenpai. Left Lord having the worst day of their life. Folks, it's a classic game of Riichi Mahjong. Yusong, how are you doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. Number 1, I got a haircut later today. So that means starting on tomorrow's video, compliments only, okay? Mods, please engage compliments only mode. I usually look like I think that, oh, dealer seat, yeah, second turn dealer seat Riichi. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not great, right? We're single tile York in it. I would love to be double-sided York in it, but sometimes you can't choose. Sometimes the York chooses you. That's Harry Potter if it was about New England states in the continental U.S. Yeah, that's a good joke. I got a haircut later today. This is the thing about God, okay? And yeah, I'm putting the whole system on blast. The thing about God is that, like, of course the monkey's paw is gonna curl. Every single day in which I have a haircut scheduled, I have a good hair day, which makes me not want to get a haircut. Because why? Because they don't want you to win. They don't want you to win. They're sadists up there, and they don't want to see you Yusong happy with longer hair. I don't know. I'm excited to get a haircut though. It's like really hot now in the summer, and long hair is like harder to manage, and I'm lazy, so I'm actually really looking forward to this. Right Lord is cheating up a storm. They're not gonna roll over and die. This is bad news for me. Why? It looks like they have a 6, 7, 8 mixed triple sequence. And now other people might be a little bit more cautious about throwing a 7 of circles, right? A crosser, look at the hand that they ripped up. Pair of the prevalent winds, pair of the red dragons. Oh, God, that's why I love calling Riichi. Riichi just invokes so much despair on the table. You sound like you're a sadist too? You know what? If you're having a good hair day, I hope you have a haircut scheduled. Or maybe vice versa. That would make a little bit more sense. But the point is, get fricked, bozo. Sorry if you're a fan of this channel. Just know that I don't really mean it. I'm just talking. I don't really want anyone to have a bad day. I do want to win in Riichi Mahjong, but I hope that you know, no one has like the worst Mahjong experience of their entire life. So I am getting a haircut today. Last night, you know, I had a pretty busy weekend, and I carved out some me time at the end of a weekend. I was like slamming videos and getting and trying to be a good, productive little goober, little employee of Yusong HQ. And ooh, okay, we're discarding a lot of really good tiles. At least all the Dora are gone, and one red 5 is gone. So at most you could have what? All simples, mixed triple sequence, red 5, and that's very unlikely. That inherently is very unlikely. They're gonna chi. It's probably just all simples, right? It's probably just all simples. By the way, I don't know if I would have cheated here. There's a lot. I don't know. They could have played this very safe. Oh no. Oh, but there's a chance that I just deal in anyway. I don't know. Maybe when they started cheating, it's like they didn't have any safe tiles. Oh my god, I'm cutting really dangerous tiles. And maybe like because of that, it's like in for a penny, in for a pound. Famous last words here on this YouTube channel. But like maybe at this point, it's better for them to just go, you know, send it full send it instead of trying to play defense. I don't know. I pioneered the school of the cowardly fist, though. You know what I mean? I'm the fold lord. So my play style is probably going to be very different to what Right Lord's doing. You know what? In a voyeuristic sense, East 2, Repeat 1, Right Lord, fold. I want to see like if their decisions are backed by cold hard science, aka the Maka review after the game. I got one last chance. Ariana Grande voice, I got one less problem without you. Okay, we didn't end up getting it, and they didn't get into Tenpai, which is good for me. I get to slurp up a clean 3,000 points. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you, that Riichi was handed to us. We didn't have to by a silver spoon. We didn't have to do anything for that Riichi. What was I yapping about? Oh yeah, I carved out some me time for at the end of the weekend. So how did I spend my me time? Folks, I'm trying to do this new thing where I don't know if I'm pronouncing these words correctly. I try to make myself happy. I try to like, hang on. It's Seat Wind and Prevalent Wind. I'm going to keep this around for a little bit longer. If this was just Seat Wind or just Prevalent Wind, or if it's been discarded once, maybe I throw it. But I'm willing to throw an 8. I don't want to throw this 2 because we can accept the Dora, which is the 3 of circles, if I keep this 2 around. People keeping a 2 around is the only reason I'm in romantic relationships. I guess because the joke is I'm a 2. Okay, hang on. This is one tile away from Tenpai. It's a bad Tenpai, though. I mean, the nut draw is we draw into 3 of circles. We at least get to do a double pair weight for the 7 and the 9. A crossword is kind of popping off right now. They got 2 sets complete, and we know that their hand is valid because of that white dragon. So that's a little unfortunate. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good. I don't think I want to accept the Dora twice. You know, we would love to draw into a 7 of circles or a 9 of circles. Then we can call Riichi and at least end on a double-sided weight. Sure, you know what? It's not the weight that I want, but it's maybe the weight that I deserve. Look, it's Riichi, nothing. I literally have no other Yaku in my hand. But the reason this hand fricks is because I am in the dealer seat. If I wasn't in the dealer seat, I'm not sure I would send this hand. Honestly, I still probably would. Calling Riichi is, let's face it, pretty sick, pretty awesome, pretty fun. But I really want to stay in the dealer seat. Plus, 2 Riichi sticks here for the taking, right? Oh, look at this. I set a Suji trap for the 9 of circles as well. This implies that I'm not waiting with a 7, 8 of circles. The 9 of circles looks really, really safe as a result. Anyway, 2 Riichi sticks for the taking, 2 repeat counters, so an extra 2,600 points. Sure, one of those Riichi sticks was the one that I literally just paid for, but we don't wait. Hey, it's still, don't even think about it. At this point, it's a sunk cost, but one that we can very easily recoup. So hopefully we win this one. This is not Left Lord's fault. This is they just got really unlucky. That's like a perfectly fine discard that they made. But my inadvertent Suji trap kind of went oingo boingo on that thing, you know? Yusong, is that a Mahjong term? No, that's just my brain rot. It's hard to differentiate. If you're new to this channel, God, the new viewer experience must be so rough. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me know in the comments if this is your first video. Oingo boingo just means good. Riichi nothing means that I just have a Riichi only hand. It's gonna take 3,000 years for me to explain all the brain rot nomenclature on this channel. But I hope it's not impossible to permeate. I hope it's not impossible to join the channel. Because you have to learn an entirely new language in order to do so. Okay, this is not bad, right? We could wait for the 1 or the 4 as our pair, maybe, when it's all said and done. The door is the 6 of circles. We could accept a 6 of circles. Could even go pure straight. It's not like this hand is doing that much else. 3 repeat counters. Free 900 points for the taking. I mean, I have a pair right now. This hand does not inspire a lot of joy. Honestly, Marie Kondo would throw up looking at this hand. This hand is not that good. It's another pair. That's not bad. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Oh my god, I might end up calling another bad Riichi. It's fine if I do. But this is a little spicy. Like, we see 0 copies of the Dora. I see 0 copies of the Dora, and what else? I see 0 copies of the Red 5. 2 of you bozos have open hands that are, valid. It can probably go fast. Like some hedgehogs that I know. So I don't know if I want to call Riichi here. In fact, there's something about this hand feels awful. I might fold to air. I might do my patented School of the Cowardly Fist folding to air. I just really don't want to play this one. If I get into Tenpai, sure. But if I don't, yeah, okay. I might have to start playing a little Oppa defense style. Sure, I can cut 8 of characters. That feels like a relatively safe tile. It's safe for you. You cut a 7 early, so I think it's relatively safe for you. I only want 2 pairs in a closed hand, and it's not like that 8 of characters had a good chance to become a triplet. I don't know if I call Riichi here. It's Riichi dealer seat nothing. Oh, God. It's Riichi nothing, but I am in the dealer seat. Am I going to be late to my haircut? Oh, my God. Folks, for those of you who don't know, 2 videos ago, I was late to therapy because I kept winning in the dealer seat. Oh, my God. Tell me the monkey's paw isn't going to curl. No, so long as this game doesn't take another hour, I think we're chilling. Don't check the video length. Oh my god, don't check the video length. Please tell me this video does not take another hour. That would be ridiculous. So I'm trying to do this new thing where I try to make life enjoyable. I don't know if I'm succeeding. I don't know if I'm really succeeding at it so far. I don't know if any of these Riichis are right. East 2 repeat 3 and previous repeat. Riichi, no, nothing hands. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to be sending it because I am in the dealer seat, but I could see a world where I'm supposed to wait for all simples or just I could see being in this situation, me still folding. What am I losing out on? I'm losing out on a 1 hand, 1,000 points. 2,000 points in the dealer seat. I know it's a little bit more, but it's not that much. It really isn't that much. Does the 4 of bamboo look safe? Yeah, it looks relatively safe. I'm not waiting with a 5-6. It's impossible for me to be waiting with a 2-3. Yeah, all the 2s are gone. So 4 of bamboo, I could see someone having a horrible day. Ooh, me cutting the door was really scary there, but luckily it's fine. I'm getting very lucky this game. At any point, these tiles could deal in. I was thinking about folding to air. Oh my god, that's so gross. That's so gross. That's disgusting. Oh my god, and I hit it. Oh my god. Oh my, look at that. 6,000 points from nothing. That's so gross. I don't feel like I deserve this right now. That's not imposter syndrome. It's just the luck is going sicko. You're getting muted. I'm sorry, but the luck is going oingo boingo right now. Got 1 door in our hand. It's a little bit difficult to use, but 7 of circles feels great. East Wind feels great. Red Dragon feels great. Other than that, yeah, we just gotta let the tiles guide us. Yeah, it's also looking a little rough. Not gonna lie to you. A lot of stinky shapes here and here. So what I did was at the end of the weekend, I got a pizza. I played some League of Legends and hang on, I can draw into 7 of circles and still have a double-sided weight here. It's bad, don't get me wrong, but whatever. We have 6 shapes in our hand. Why don't we just keep a weak one just for S's and G's, This is okay. We're just speculating on this 8-9. Sure, I suppose. Every other tile serves a purpose. The East Wind is just pure speculation. I think it's okay to throw at this point. How was it? Here's the thing. I'll start with the pizza. I think the whole system is wrong. What do I mean by this? I had a, like, I found a good deal. It was one of those embarrassing nights where you kind of like order around, or you like shop around for like 13,000 years trying to find a good deal, but you realize that you like by the end of it you just spent 30 minutes on different either websites or apps, and you're like way hungrier than it was when you started, and you just should have ordered something, you know. But so this is not a sponsored whatever, but it was like, oh, this is a decent deal at Domino's, so I ordered it. And then of course, like, they have the famous pizza tracker. Folks, I don't think they're tracking anything. I think it's all a lie. Tips Fedora, I think the cake is a lie. Am I right, fellow Redditors? But like, that's not the dunk on the game Portal. I like the game Portal a lot. It's just the internet nomenclature during 2008 was certainly a wild era. Does the Domino's pizza tracker actually track anything? Right Lord won this hand, by the way. Tales from the Pizza Guy. Okay, this is a subreddit I didn't know. It's accurate. It all just depends if people are clocking in or out early on deliveries. But this is 8 years. No, it's one of the greatest elephant in the room problems that headquarters kind of ignores. Damn. Basically, the whole thing is a farce and everyone knows it except most customers. I didn't know it was a farce. I thought it was real. I showed up to the pizza because my pizza had been tracked this whole time. You know what I mean? Like a helicopter parent tracking a teen. I show up to the store on time, and then the pizza, lo and behold, they're just adding the cheese. Now, this isn't to blame any of the employees. They genuinely were slammed that day. And it was just like 2 people working for like 18 upcoming orders. I was like, this is like, something about this feels uniquely dystopian. It's just because, hang on. I love corporations. My DMs are open for sponsorships. I think that unions should be busted and corporations should be tax exempt. Yes, yes. But my friend Yu Dong, whose opinions I don't agree with, he thinks. Hang on. This is a bad. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I'm not discarding either. I'm not discarding a copy of the door. This is a bulging shape. We draw into a 6, and we still have another double-sided weight here. Same thing if we draw into a 2 or a 5, right? Whether we finish this set or this set, we're still pretty happy. I'm keeping the 7 of circles so that if we can draw into an 8, we're still happy. The 2 of characters can serve as our pair then. If I draw into an 8, I think I probably cut the 4 of characters first, right? Save a 9 of circles for later. Left Lord, I don't think that you're going for a half flush in the character suit. It still scares me a little bit. Like, you still could be going for a half flush in the character suit, but your first discard screams otherwise. You know, maybe you're just like stumbling into the half flush. This is some freaky discards. It's okay. Two of characters is a little bit wild there. What do I want to draw now? 3 of characters, I believe, is the nut draw. And then just get me into Tenpai. I would honestly just love to be in Tenpai with this hand. 3 of characters, I can't see that, right? Like, the 9 of circles is kind of stuck in my hand. Like some, oh my god. Like some step siblings and washing machine. That's awful. That's genuinely. We need to start this. We need to burn this channel to the ground and start over. Hang on. Am I allowed to pivot Oppa Tanya style? I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now. I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai still. I don't know if I just moved backwards just now, but this feels better. Like, I want to be able to pawn and shi and stuff. 2 of bamboo recently discarded. I'm kind of into it. I'm freaked out about this 7 of circles, but you cut a 5 early. You wouldn't cut that from a 5, 5, 6 shape, right? And that's the only way this would get me into trouble. You could have a pair of the 7s, but it's not like you're going for all triplets either. So even if we deal in, it should be quote unquote okay. I mean, I don't necessarily know about that. I'm not 100% confident. This is the tile that I'm most scared of. The Dora is the 4 of circles. People want to keep their 5s and 6s to incidentally accept the Dora, or to accept the Dora, but they can also incidentally accept the 7. So that's the one tile that I really don't want to throw. If it's the difference between me being in Tenpai and me being not in Tenpai, I think I would go for it. But I could also, and hear me out on this one, fold to air. Left Lord, what do you have? You do have a half flush. Wow. Is Green Dragon C when half flush? That's the natty farm to the table Mongon right there. Left Lord making a comeback after all this time. It's still anyone's game. I know I repeated a million times in the dealer seat, but they were all pretty small hands when it's all said and done. So it's still anyone's game. I could lose this game. I'm not just saying that to keep viewer retention up. Like, we've lost bigger leads, and it's been heartbreaking every single time. So, yeah, like, this is far from over. The door is the 8 of bamboo. That feels great. We can absolutely accept the 8 of bamboo. Otherwise, our hand is just okay. 8 of circles could be our pair, but if I draw into a 7, that's also pretty nice. Drawing into a double-sided shape kind of goes super effing hard. By the way, this kind of shape is also really good. Imagine if we draw into another 5 or another 6, right? Like, and we wouldn't discard the 7. Like, there's so many double-sided shapes and sequences and stuff that we could draw into. Okay, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I would love to get rid of this 1-2 shape. Like, we could draw into a 3 or an 8, and that would also feel really good, right? So I really want to draw something in the character suit, get rid of this 1-2 shape, and then draw into the Dora. Now, it takes a very specific set of things to happen, but nah, I'm just gonna call Riichi. I'm just gonna call Riichi. It's bad, but it's Riichi Red 5 Dora. If I didn't have Red 5 and I didn't have Dora, there's no shot I would call Riichi. But luckily we do, and so I think it's worth going out on a limb here and just kind of YOLO sending it. Maybe if someone's playing with their monitor off, they might think that the 6 of bamboo was cut after my Riichi. They're probably not. Everyone's probably locked the frick in, but maybe they think that the 3 of bamboo was safe as a result of that. A little bit of a Suji trap there. I don't know. Right, Lord, you love not rolling over whenever I call Riichi. And honestly, I respect that. And I hope that it is the start of your undoing. This is a video game, by the way. This video game inspires me to talk like an anime villain. I hope that it is the beginning of your downfall, right, Lord? It's a bold move, but let's see where boldness gets you. This is awesome. I cut a 6. I've been getting so lucky lately. I cut a 6, which means that I'm not waiting with a 4-5. The inadvertent Suji trap has been set. And so, as a result, 3 of bamboo looks a lot safer into my hand. Hopefully, Right Lord doesn't win this one, but they are pawning and sheeing up a storm. Holy frick. I mean, they're going for it right now. They have 1 Dora in their hand. Left Lord's emoting. Everybody in the club is getting activated right now. Like a robot version of everybody in the club getting tipsy. The pizza... It's not the employees' fault. They were genuinely so slammed. My friend Yudong believes that it's because, like, they just don't want to pay more employees when, obviously, if you just paid for, like, 1 or 2 more people there, it wouldn't matter to the corporation at all. It's like, it's like, it doesn't, it wouldn't stop anyone. I don't know. It's just, oh, God. It wouldn't cost the corporation, like, anything, you know? And it would make everyone's employee life easier. This is luckily when I worked as when I was working as a barista, we always had enough people. But even then, like, when you were slammed, I don't know. It just makes all the employees' lives easier, and it makes, like, the customers' lives easier. Not to capitalist post on me, but it's absolutely true. Then the pizza tracker, God forbid, it becomes an accurate unit of measure, it becomes an accurate thing. How was the pizza? It was good. It was genuinely good. I didn't cause you don't have to believe me. I come across as pretty temperamental. Sorry, Crosslert. I'm sorry. But I did call dibs on this one. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry. I mean, you were emoting. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I can attribute it to... Okay, you're still emoting. I thought that would have been the last of your morale, so I unmuted you. Am I evil? Oh my God, am I a bad person? I might be a bad person. I'm like examining my behavior this game. Folks, I might be a bad person. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might be a bad person. This hand is nasty. It's nasty sauce McGee, and I don't use those words lightly. Am I ever cutting the red 5? Yeah, absolutely. Do I cheat here? Okay. Gross. I mean, here's the messed up thing. I might just use this as my pair. It really depends. Like, if I draw into finishing any of my sequences, never mind, JK, LOL. I mean, this is my weakest shape, right? The 5-6, because 2 7s are already gone. I mean, I could, hang on. I actually don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to South 1, 5-pin discard. Maybe in this situation, I'm supposed to keep the 5-6 because I know that people don't want their 7 of circles. I'm not sure what's right here. I'm playing to better what I believe to be our better outs, right? I see 0 copies of the 4-7 here. I see 0 copies of the 4-7 there. You saying you could go for mixed triple sequence? Sober up, buddy. No, absolutely not. I would have to cut this entire sequence to go for the mixed triple sequence. No. And it's only a chance. Like, if I draw into a 4 here and a 7 here, like, the mixed triple sequence does not land. So, no. I appreciate the Son Shokler recognition, but I don't think it's the right move for us right now. Left Lord is going to call Riichi. Okay, hang on. I see 3 Dora and 1 red 5. But this is a dealer seat, Riichi. Am I going Sotogawa Steve? I'm going to try to go a little Sotogawa Steve on that thing. This could deal in. But if I get into Tenpai, that'd be awesome. No, I don't think I'm supposed to con this. I unironically don't think I'm supposed to con this. No, absolutely not. Red Dragon 3 Dora, red 5. Oh, it's 8,000 points. Red Dragon 4 Dora, red 5 is 12,000. But if I con and I miss, I give Left Lord the keys to the kingdom. South 1 5-pin discard, con refusal decision. This is at least we can have debate in the marketplace of ideas, right? After this one. I mean, I'm in Tenpai, it's for a good hand. I dealt into Left Lord. They're the dealer. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty bad. Riichi, 1 Oradora. We can stomach a 3,000. Oh, we can stomach a 4,000 point loss. At least we didn't con and give them another chance at Oradora, right? So while I'm definitely going to want that one back, I don't think I played that terribly. I think that we're supposed to go, face-up attack mode on that one. Pizza was good. I played some League of Legends. Here's the thing about League of Legends. Like a few weeks ago, I really had a big falling from grace. A few weeks ago, I was Emerald 2, about to rank up into Emerald 1. I think I was 1 or 2 games away from ranking up into Emerald 1. I have fallen all the way down to Emerald 4. Yusong, that belies a losing streak of, I want to say, 10 to 15 games. Yes. Yes, that absolutely happened. But I don't know what happened. I promise I've not become a keyboard warrior. I've not started typing up a storm. You don't have to believe. And in fact, you shouldn't believe me. It behooves me. It benefits me to create a good public image of myself. So you should assume that I'm a little gremlin outside of, hang on. I don't know if I want to pawn the red dragon here. If I draw into 7 of bamboo, I do slam the Riichi. But the 7 of bamboo, ugh. I think if they give me the chance to pawn red dragon, I can take it and just like find my way into Tenpai somehow. I don't know how I get into Tenpai necessarily, but I could just cut this 8-9 and just hope to, I don't know. This is genuinely a tricky spot. It is genuinely a pretty tricky spot. It is no longer a tricky spot whatsoever. Now I just pawn. That was perfect. Oh my god. The only way that could have been better is if it was a red 5. But now all I do is pawn the red dragon and I just sit back, kick back, like and wait for the 4 or the 7 of characters. I'm just gonna cut 9 after 9. Hey, the Cyndi Lauper parody be like, what was I yelling about? Oh yeah, so I went on a huge losing streak in League of Legends. And was it fun last night? I mean, I was trying to have fun. But people are just very like angry. And I think like it made me realize, you want to know what a good Black Mirror episode would be? I don't think I'm chasing this. If the red dragon comes out, it's fine. But this is a 1 on hand potentially. If I went off of the 5, it's like Riichi, nothing. I might genuinely fold this. At the first sign of danger, I will fold. This is like a possum playing dead, you know? But at that first sign of danger, I genuinely will fold. Southwind is fine. We're getting so, I can't stress this enough, how lucky we are getting. Call me Colby Calais the way I'm lucky I'm in love with my best friend. This is rude. That's rude. But they were emoting a lot, so I don't know. Holy. Pinfu all simple is 1 Dora. 300 in the dealer seat. And then they paid $1,000 just to watch. And now Left Lord's breathing down my neck. I mean, this shows a lot of mental resilience from Left Lord. Hang on, I gotta unmute you to see if you're still emoting. Are you still are emoting? Okay. Yusong, why do you want to see someone's spirit break? I don't know. I may be a bad person. I might be a bad person. I just think that emoting, like emoting when you're losing is fine. But a lot of people emote when they win. And I think that that's very BM. So I'm like, you know, I operate on a better safe than sorry, and I just like generally don't emote. Are you kidding me? The rest of my hand is so bad, but I have 3 Dora. Like, how do I make this hand valid? I can't really do like a 2-3-4 mixed triple sequence. Oh, but it's like good though? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai here. I don't know if I should even keep this. This is like a dangerous tile to keep in case someone has the last, like, you know, 2-3 of circles. The last copy of the 3 of circles is a little bit dangerous. The thing about the whole League of Legends thing is that, like, it's supposed to be fun, but people are really, really aggressive. And I think a good Black Mirror episode would be someone playing League of Legends and then they have to be in like a room with the people that they're playing with. Because I think that would be horrifying. Because me as an adult, I falsely live with the assumption that everyone else playing League of Legends is also like my age and, you know, like also in it to try to have fun and try to work together. I know this is very cheesy, but it's like a team-based game, you know. It's fun to when everyone works together for a common goal, as much as I'm loath to admit it. But people were just typing up a storm. People were genuinely just typing up a storm, being, hang on. Do I want to keep that? I don't know if I want to even keep that. Like I have a 2-4-6 shape. But I don't know if I can ever fold this hand either. I have 3 Dora. 2 of the 3 of bamboos are already gone. This is almost all simples. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is unironically almost all simples. But I don't think I'm supposed to take it. I would love, you know what I would love to draw? 3 of characters. Then I can Riichi, and it's a double-sided weight for the 5 or the 8 of characters. That would feel awesome. Riichi 3 Dora, pure double sequence chance, red 5 chance. I mean, there's like a lot of good stuff. There's a lot to love there. If I have to single tile Yorka for the 3 of characters, heck yeah, I would also do that. Who am I? What am I going to say no to Riichi 3 Dora? Like, this hand is really, really valuable. A crossword cutting the 8 of characters are pretty risky tile. Like, they probably have something. I'm cutting risky tiles too. Like, at a certain point, this might be one of those hands where it's like, it's an unthinkable fold, but it's like, it's actually right to fold or something along those lines. Like, it takes like a, you know, this is in poker, they would call this like a hero fold, you know? But also in poker, I mean, there's no, people don't, you know, freaking, hang on, give me one. Daniel Negreanu finally found their name. It doesn't have 3 Dora. You know, the concept of 3 Dora doesn't exist. I think I was playing with a lot of maladjusted teenagers. And I think if I ever was in a physical room with the people that I got randomly assigned with, like on a team together in League, it would be horrifying. Because I'd be like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why am I babysitting for free? Like, why am I spending time with teens? Like, for free? Like, no, absolutely not. So, that's tricky. Yusong, why don't you just mute everyone? You can still tell when someone is being an emotional, like, trying to hold you emotionally hostage. Hang on. I am gonna pun. I'm gonna be in Tenpai right now. Y'all can do whatever you want, but I'm gonna be in Tenpai. If they deal him with the last tile, I might get to win here. Okay, I had 3 Dora, you had 1 red 5. We are not the same, but that's okay. You have to play a little bit more aggressive. You're in last place. I am now in the dealer seat. We've had some long videos recently. Holy moly! Am I gonna make it to my hair? Oh my god! Oh my god. I would love to not have these appointment scares every time I record a game of Riichi Mahjong. What happened to a good, like, 35-minute, like, I personally think, like, a 35-minute game of Riichi Mahjong, that's El Clasico right there. Like, that's the perfect length of a Riichi Mahjong South game. The League was fine. I won some games, I lost some games. I would say I had a 5 out of 10 mediumly fun time. Yusong, find another activity. Okay. But it's like, and I don't think I'm gonna reach diamond before the end of the, because I think that the next, like, the end of the season is gonna come soon. So I'm like, oh man. That's okay. It's okay. Honestly, you know what? They put out a hit for me. The character that I like playing, so I like playing the support role. Why? I don't know. Just kind of, I don't know. I guess I kind of like lifting other people up. Again, you don't have to believe me. You know, and you shouldn't believe me. You genuinely shouldn't believe me. But I like, you know, helping out. I like playing the support role. The character that I like to play is called Nami. She's received so many nerfs lately. I'm sounding like a capital G gamer. Come on, Ryan. Why did you have to nerf my favorite character? But she received a whole bunch of nerfs, and as a result, the character's just not like very, very strong. But I think they're gonna like buff her again in the upcoming patches. So that I'm very, very excited for. I think it's Yusong's time, baby. I think we're gonna be right back on top. So hopefully with that, I might be able to climb my way out of Emerald and hit the Diamond thing, and then hopefully once I hit Diamond, I'll never want to play the game again. Look, I don't know. I don't know, but there's a chance that once I reach Diamond, I'll never want to play the game again. Oh, would be nice. Would be nice. As I was having Yusong's, you know, special time playing League of Legends, eating a pizza. This is all true, by the way. This is. Hang on. It's not like I have anything great to fold with, but hopefully you start cutting tiles that I have. Okay, Westwind is not that. All the 8s are gone. This is the easiest 9 of circles discard in my life, right? It's literally impossible for you to have an 8-9. Red 5 is good, right? One less Dora to worry about. And we can cut 8 of bamboo, probably. They're not waiting with a 7-8. They could have a 7-9. No, they can't. All the 9s are gone. So the only way this deals in is if it's via a double pair weight, like a pair or a single tile weight. So the likelihood of this dealing in is not very high. Would I chi into 3 of characters? Yar. I think I would chi into 3 of characters. Don't deal in. Okay, if this dealt in after I just talked a big game about this being a safe tile, I would delete my YouTube channel. If I'm just gonna be honest with you, there would be no other choice. I would have to delete my YouTube channel in shame. I don't want to do that. I think that there's been a lot of great memories that we've made on this YouTube channel. I don't really want to. How many 5s are gone? 2? No. I'm not cutting. Ooh. Okay, hang on. Do I pawn for a chance to be in Tenpai? How many 5s are gone now? 3 of them? I can probably get rid of this. It's very unlikely that you have a 4-5 in your hand. And could you have a 7-8 in your hand? 3 8s are gone. I don't think that you could have a 7-8 in your hand. I think this 9 was cut afterwards. Oh, and I could fold. Oh my god. What am I even thinking? My favorite thing, folding? Oh, I could fold. I could fold this entire time. Yes. Why throw away my lead? Oh my god. Oh, it suddenly Seymour. It's clicking. Why would I ever throw away my lead when I could throw a tile that's perfectly safe for literally everyone at the table? Woo! I love folding. I absolutely adore folding. 1 of characters, save tile. 3, 2, 1, 0. Unfortunately, I have to make 1 more discard. I actually don't like that, but 5 of circles being a safe one. Yep, absolutely. Oh, and we're out of there, folks. And we're genuinely out of there. A crossroad on a double-sided weight. They're in last place. They have to send it on the Riichis. I respect that. They have another dealer seat coming up. It's not necessarily over for them either. On the second monitor, I was watching people react to, while I was playing League of Legends, I was watching people react to the Super Mario 64 120-star tool-assisted speedrun. Yusong, what does any of that even, what could that even possibly mean? I'm so glad that you asked. So a speedrun, you know, you try to beat the game as fast as possible. But a tool-assisted one is when your a-hole friend Brian helps you out. No, a tool-assisted one is when you use a computer to either adjust or manually create inputs so that you can do things that would be impossible to do if you were just a human and a controller. Like, you know, you press the A button at like a mechanical pace or something, like a infinitely fast rate. Or not infinitely fast, but I hope it's clear what I'm trying to get at least. 7 of bamboo goes nuts. That's the first thing. And then me calling Riichi, or honestly me just silently being a Damaten Derek, going Pinfu mode is also pretty nice. Left Lord looks like they have a good hand. Prevalent Wind, hopefully nothing, but the Dora is the East Wind, and I don't see any copies of that. So it's a nightmare scenario if they have any copies of the East Wind. Don't deal in, please. Okay, it's a pawn. So they're in Tenpai. You cut a 6 and a 7. You cut a 7. What? That's weird. That is freaky. I mean, you're not waiting with a 3-4. Could you have a 6-7? I don't think so. So you had a 4-4-6 and a 7 shape. I don't know what you had. And genuinely, maybe that was just the last of your character suits. Okay, it's absolutely fine. Prevalent, it keeps the game moving along. And now we're in South 4. So if I win with a 1-Han hand, we get to go home. I think if Left Lord calls Riichi, I'm supposed to not fold whatsoever. Genuinely, I think I'm not supposed to not fold whatsoever. I can deal into a Hanemon and still be in second. You know what I mean? And that I love. That I genuinely love. Red Dragon, it's a little awkward. I need someone to draw it early and not late. 3 copies of it are visible, right? So one of them's the door indicator. So I just need someone to throw it early. Nope, that could still be my pair. I don't necessarily have to pawn that. I don't necessarily have to chi willy-nilly either. Yes, that's huge. That's huge for me. That's huge for me. What do I want to draw into now? 5 of bamboo goes so impossibly hard. 3 of circles is also good. Left Lord's not going to roll over and die. I respect that, and at the same time, I absolutely don't respect it. Not even a single bit. Not even whatsoever. A crossword throws the Dora. I mean, they just have to go desperate mode. They just have to repeat a million gajillion times in the dealer seat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. That's really, really good. Can pawn into Eastwind or one of characters. Both of them. Oh, that's disgusting. I can't fold this one. Don't deal into Left Lord, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please. I run from literally everyone. I'm sorry, crossword. Do I con? No. I don't give anyone a chance back into this game. I don't need to win by a lot. I just need to win by a little. You can't play defense. 5 of bamboo surely comes out. Oh god, I can't play defense either. Ah! Okay, it's a chi. I mean, if Left Lord deals into Right Lord, there's also a way where that can yield, like, that can be good for us. Oh, 2 copies of the Dora gone. Pour one out for a Crosslord. So, I hate that, you know, whenever there's a little bit of a pause, I'm like, oh, I'm doomed. I've just dealt myself into oblivion. I mean, I just have 3 of the 4s. This is relatively okay, you know? Please, we're so close and yet so far. I just need to win off of... Shit, sorry, I had to. Sorry, but I'm not sorry at all. Oh my god. I was watching the reaction to the Super Mario 64 tool-assisted speedrun. That was great. That was genuinely great. I had a whole thing that I wanted to talk to you about like a Mahjong speedrun. We'll have to save that for tomorrow's video. I got some good Mahjong speedrun ideas. I don't know if it'll take off, but like, you know, we should at least hash it out in the marketplace of ideas, folks. I don't know. We got extraordinarily lucky this game, too. Like, we got really, really lucky this game. Maka, spit on me. We repeated a million times in the dealer. See, that certainly didn't hurt. S grade, by the way. South 1. Let's go backwards. South 1, 5-pin discard con refusal decision. Yeah. So, I cut the 5. They loved it, actually. Play to your odds. Not because... it'll come out from other players in the future. This is going in the LibreOffice document. I think this is a good lesson to learn. I unironically think this is a good lesson to learn. Yusong, are you going to be late for your haircut? No. We could spend... No, we're genuinely huge chilling. Unless I get really distracted. Don't... Play to your outs, King. Don't even... Don't think about... Well, people are discarding... Oh my god, my typing accuracy is so bad. 7-pin, so more 7-pin might come out in the future. Instead, just assume that you have to sumo every tile you need yourself. A little bit of an oxymoron. Sumo means self-draw, but like you get the point that I'm trying to make. I'm glad that that's good. Con refusal. Get ready to get owned, by the way. Yeah. 3 versus 86. Handwritten apology in the comment section right now. Handwritten apology in the Discord. Handwritten apology. If you wanted me to con this, you're a sicko. No, absolutely not. And then, by the way, I chi this 1,000%, and I cut this 1,000%. Had I conned, let's see what the next Oradora would be. I believe it goes this way. So the new Dora would be flipped for the 4 of bamboo, and then the new Oradora would be the 9 of. So I would have given them one more Oradora as well, right? I believe so. Yeah, I would have given them one more Oradora as well. So that's scary. It would have been a Riichi 3-Han bricked up mini points as the dealer. That's like 7,700 points or something silly mode like that. And then we would have lost this game. I think it would have been way tighter in the end. East 2 repeat 3. This was. I don't know what happened here. This hand was like nothing doing. East 2 repeat 3. I was calling Riichi on that thing. Okay, I'm glad to see that these are correct discards. Just kidding. You wanted me to throw the white dragon here. I just don't like this shape, but I suppose it could still pog up if I draw into another 3. Yeah, there's a chance that it still pogs up. Oh, this is hard for me though. It's just having a 2 of circles feels so useless here. If I draw into another one, it's awesome, but the same logic goes if I keep the white dragon. If I draw into another one, it's awesome. But I guess I could accept a 1 or a 3 here, and it still goes kind of hard. I could even accept a 4, and it technically goes hard. Ay. So, and we did draw into a 4. So I would have cut east one here. And then, but I still think at this point, maybe I cut 1 of characters then, or 1 of circles at this point. I don't know. Can someone in the comment section who's smarter than me tell me about keeping the 2 of circles here? I'm gonna put this in the LibreOffice document. Oh, hang on. I didn't even put the previous screenshot in here. How do I do that? Can I just drag and drop? Oh, thank God. Okay. The edge weight bulging shape. This is real. This is real, by the way. Doesn't ever feel good to keep in your hand, but it might be better than a single dragon tile. Like that, I don't like that. That might be right. You know what I mean? Yusong, we're paying for this on the Patreon for things that you think that might be right. Look, it's a learning process. It's a freaking learning process. You wanted me to cut this? I don't believe you, because the 8 is once discarded. You didn't even want me to call Riichi here, because this is spicy. Yeah, this is spicy. I think we win this one, which is so unbelievable. But the Riichi here is like unironically debatable. Like Maka might think that other players don't suffer from psychic damage. Like when you Riichi, it wreaks psychic damage. Let me just see everyone else's hand. Red 5 Dora. 1 Dora, red 5. You have nothing. I don't know. Had I known that these were the hands, would I have gone for this Riichi? Probably still. Even so in the dealer's seat, I think it's still worth it. East. Previous decisions. Riichi. Riichi here is undoubtedly correct. Let's freaking go. And I know, like, you didn't, like... Wow. What happened here? This... You didn't want to fold this one. But this is... You don't have good weights. You genuinely don't have good weights. That's the only reason why you're not allowed to push this hand. You can't guarantee yourself any good weights. That hand has a really hard time getting itself into Tenpai. Okay, East 2, repeat 1. Right Lord did not fold whatsoever under the might of my second turn Riichi. I need to see what happened. By the way, this first chi is also debatable. Yeah, yo, this hand is in... Like, this hand is in pieces. I don't think you're allowed to do this. I would just cut the west wind and just continue drawing into safe trying to draw into safe tiles anyway. North wind is fine. The second sheet. Okay, they didn't like any of this. They didn't like any of this. And then you're trying to this type of Mawashi I don't love. At this point you might be thinking to yourself though, like, I have 0 safe tiles, and I kind of respect that. I don't know. I would just try to give yourself the most options though. The second chi, could I defend in it? Could I strongman that argument? Ew, to use debater bro parlance. I would just not chi this and still cut the 6 of characters. I'm not joking, because if the 5 is revealed to be safe later, that's good for you. You can always draw into safer tiles anyway. And it's not like, if this hand could get into Tenpai super duper easily, that's one thing. But like, this hand takes 13,000 years to get into Tenpai. And it needs very specific things as a result. You're not even in Tenpai after all this time. Looking like feeling like a doofus with your calls on your table. East 2, 7 of characters. Hang on. This is a me decision. These two 7 of characters. What am I talking about? Was it this one? Was it this one? 7 of characters. Oh, right. Mine got sheet up by Right Lord. This is fine. I mean, 39 to 50. We're going to chalk that up to a playstyle difference. Just kidding. We should have taken the perfect Ishan 10. Even when... Oh, man. Really? Even when the pairs look really bad? I guess we could still accept a 5 here. So there's no real harm. I mean, this shape doesn't even look that good in retrospect, but we can still accept a 5 here. And then, but I don't know. Okay, all right. Go for the perfect Ishan 10. It's an 11-point difference, though, so it's, like, honestly debatable in the marketplace of ideas. This one forces acceptance of either the Dora or the 6 of characters. And then what happened here? Now I cut the 7, because my pair is solidified. And now you wanted me to cut the 7 and the 8. What did I cut? Well, why? Oh, because I still want to accept the Dora. This is really tricky, though. Is there a mixable sequence in this? Yeah, no, there isn't. Maybe the odds are just better here because I see 1-9 and 1-6. Folks, this is pretty tricky. This is genuinely a pretty tricky game. See, this is the thing about Maka is that, like, I know when I'm not playing the best sometimes what that might say, but it's like also like a black box. Like, I don't really know what it's trying to tell me. So I mean, you know what? Maybe we're due for another training arc. I don't know, get coached by someone. Every time we get coached, we do lose, but, like, I think we ultimately improve as a Mahjong player, though. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the genre, feel free to subscribe. New videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Helps with the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Link is down below in the description. Usually it's at 3 p.m., but if not, you can find the stream schedule in the Discord. Link down below, along with our Twitch and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Sincerely, thank you to everyone who's supporting me on Patreon. It allows me to keep doing what I'm doing, and for that, I'm very, very grateful. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? Peace.